Dreams, dream seasons, dream games, dream matchups, dream moments. Let's go find the dream team. Roy here, and welcome back to another episode of Roy Rips. This one is pretty exciting. We have the 92 Dream Team Skybox International Edition. I did have a whole box of these, and I got to kind of out myself because I have opened a few packs, and I pulled many of Jordans. We're still missing one. We're still missing the NBA Update Jordan. We're also looking for the Magic and David Robinson autograph, as well as the plastic card, which is the insert of this card. And as I searched the internet, it looks exactly like this. So it's a team card of the Dream Team, but it's on a piece of plastic. So without further ado, let's get ripping. First pack. I bought a box of these at the local card shop here in town. And the nice thing about this is, you just get Hall of Famers, and there is a Michael Jordan, and you know it's a certain card because this is the NBA all-time records. And I do already have this card, but I will never, ever slouch on another Jordan. So there's a hit. Mullen, Stockton, and you can see it's Magic on Stockton. And if you flip these over, so Magic Johnson and Larry Bird were the captains of these teams, and Michael Jordan let them have that because he didn't want to step on any toes. So yeah, they have kind of write-ups about like why John Stockton was good. So they're kind of a fun read. This is a really fun set. And this goes to show you how good this team was if Mike Krzyzewski wasn't even the head coach of this team. So it is just a loaded team, and there's a ton of stories, and I've done a little bit of background on this. And why they were called the Dream Team is because this is the first time that the Olympic Committee had allowed teams to use professional players. So there's Magic on Jordan. We already have it, and that's Magic words on Jordan. So I already have that one, but we'll never be mad about getting another Jordan. But yeah, so what had happened was the Olympic Committee finally allowed pro basketball players into the Olympics. And the reason that they did that, as the story goes, is because the USSR was doing some shady stuff to where they were using professional basketball players as well. But they were saying that they are like farmers and stuff, which was a complete lie. And this is not the one that we needed. And that's the second one of the NBA game strategy on Jordan. So another Jordan. So that was the big change. And it was a pretty slippery slope for a long time because for the first time ever, the United States used national basketball players, and I just saw the last little part of it. So we have a reveal coming up here. So there's Larry Bird right there. So yeah, so that's the impetus of why. Look at this picture. Look at that guy dunking. That's wild. The Admiral. Yeah, back to the story time, and here it is. So I have every Jordan in the set now. So now all I need to get is either the Magic Johnson autograph, David Robinson autograph, or the plastic card. So yeah, so the Russians sparked a new change in USA basketball. They actually created USA basketball and allowed USA basketball to use NBA players. And this team actually won by the average margin of 40 points a game. And I bet it could have been a lot more, but they probably rested their stars. And so Christian Laettner actually got a lot of playing time. And there was a silly rule that for some reason the Olympic Gaming Commission made USA Basketball have won. Made them have, what the heck is going on with this one? Made them have one college player. So that was Christian Laettner. It's pretty silly because on this box, even though he's a part of the Dream Team, Christian Laettner isn't on any of the merchandise. But he did get a gold medal and he was a part of the Dream Team. So I hope the reason this pack is being so difficult is because there's something good in there. We'll get back to that one. Keep it moving here. Yeah, I watched, I've kind of done my diligence on this team, and it sounds like there's a pretty legendary practice that happened in, I believe it was Spain. And what Jordan and everybody decided on, hey, we're gonna prove we're not just gonna anoint who's the big dog. Someone's gonna have to prove it. So they told the coaches to get lost. They decided to ref themselves, and it is known as the best basketball game that never existed. And the only stories that come out of it are these stories from the actual players. So there's another Michael Jeffrey Jordan there. Playoffs, which we have, but again, I'm never mad about another Jordan. We just need one of these autographs and the plastic card. Yeah, this is, and then there was the Redeem Team. That was the 2008 team that had this guy and LeBron. And then there's the age-old argument of who would win, the Redeem Team or the Dream Team. So leave in the comments who you think would win that game. I personally think it'd be pretty stinking close. It just come down to matchups. I just don't know how Kobe and Jordan would. I just feel like it'd be the two of them going at each other. It'd be kind of turned into a one-on-one game, and everybody else would just be sitting around and looking for the basketball. But I always think it's funny because anybody that asks the Dream Team what would happen in that game, they all say, oh, we'd only win by like 2 points. And then the interviewer would be like, 2 points, that's it? And then their response would be, yeah, well, we're all in our 50s and 60s. So that's, boom, another Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Not the one that we're looking for, but as always, it's the one we want. Karl Malone. Yeah, it just come down to matchups. I mean, it's probably the two greatest individual talents to ever be put together. And so, yeah, Isaiah Thomas was actually left off of this team, and people want to think it's because Michael Jordan had something to do with it. He said, I'm not going if Isaiah is going to be there. So last pack magic. So we need the signature cards or we need the plastic cards. So let's get going. Scotty, Magic, Larry, an NBA update of John Stockton. Barkley, the round mound. David Robinson. Dang it, I thought that might have been the signature, but it is not. Last card, Patrick Ewing. So sorry, Hall of Famer, but it's not what we were looking for. Well, this is always fun. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Roy out.